Afternoon YouTube. I'm at the Cassel Creek Subdivision in Vandalia, Ohio, just off of Brown School Road. This is eastern Vandalia. I just thought I'd get a little look at this neighborhood. Streets in pretty rough shape. Vandalia, I've did several neighborhood videos up here. It's one of the nicest suburbs you got in the Dayton, Ohio region. The average house in this neighborhood is going to be anywhere from, I'm going to say 175 at the very lowest to no more than 300,000. I'm not sure how old this development is. I'm going to say 10 to 25 years old, but here's a fire hydrant coming up, so I'm going to get a look at this right here. The average house here is probably 4 to 6 bedrooms here, so I'll get a look at this fire hydrant and we could get some kind of idea of when this was developed here. Doesn't say on that side, but we'll see the other side here. Fire hydrant main. I'm looking for the date on this, but I'm not seeing it yet, but I'll looking for the date on this, but I'll get it on one of the next ones. But for some reason this one's not saying on it here. I'll walk around, find another one. Actually, here's another one up the street right here. Yeah, here's a couple more right here. It's one of the nicest suburbs and neighborhoods in the Vandalia area. Houses are very well maintained, and I do not see any for sale signs yet, so that's a good view. This is Mystic Lane right here, so very stable subdivision. I'm going to get a look at these two hydrants coming up here and see what we got here. Yeah, this neighborhood is obviously named after the golf course, which is just barely east of here on the other side of the neighborhood. This appears to be a very stable neighborhood, as I do not see any for sale signs yet through here, but we'll see what happens. Mystic Lane and Golf View Court. Let's see if this fire hydrant gives us an idea of when this subdivision was built right here. It's not on that side. I'll look on the other side here. Huh. For some reason, these are not. Oh, here I see 19. Looks like 1991, but I'll check a couple of the other hydrants out to get a look here, just to be sure here of that date. But that one looked like it said 1991. Some pretty nice houses here. Beautiful fall day. Catholic statue, Virgin Mary and Jesus. We'll get an idea of when this development was actually. That one appeared to say 91, so I'm going to check a couple more out. Hopefully we'll get a definite answer here. That's a nice street right there. Nice private drive, unnamed right there. We'll get a look at this one right here, see what this one says. Actually, 1994 this one says, so get a look around. Yeah, the subdivision over by my grandma's house off Stone Quarry Road, that one said 1994 too, but I'm going to check out another hydrant just to be sure and to verify the date. It appears very stable. Have not seen one for sale sign listed in this neighborhood yet. And that's a good thing. Right here. Beautiful neighborhood right here. Good area. Yeah, so these houses appear to be around 20 years old. If the water lines were put in around 1994, then these houses were built probably in 94, 95, 96. Right here. Hopefully this other hydrant will confirm the date of the build. Back here, and we'll know for sure of the date. Yeah, 1994. So yeah, this subdivision was established in 1994, or at least that's when the fire hydrants and water lines were put in. As I mentioned in previous videos before, when parts of Dayton, especially East Dayton and North Dayton, like off of North Main, started getting really bad in the late 80s, mid to late 80s, early 90s, you started seeing a lot of new subdivision. Although white flight was nothing new during that period of time, but the amount of these subdivisions that started popping up in cities like Beaver Creek, Vandalia, Centerville, Englewood was quite remarkable. And this right here is the end of this subdivision right here, because this is another neighborhood that this joins, and I'll probably start a new one for that one, because these houses up here were probably in the 60s and 70s. Over here maybe a little bit earlier, maybe around the same time, but yeah, Mystic Lane and Brindlestone Drive right here. Get a look at this hydrant here to be sure, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, these houses were a little bit earlier built than some of these other ones. These are a little bit older, but I'll get a look at this hydrant right here. This one, 1973. So we're in the... This is by Castle Hills, the swimming pool, so I'm gonna start a new one.